Good morning, Facebook from the Philippines, and good afternoon out in Denver, Colorado. If you're tuning in from there, you might have noticed I got a new haircut. I know many of you guys want haircuts and can't get them, but if you put your mind to anything, you can get it done. Many people have been asking me, Matt, is Handshaking doing okay? Are you guys going to rebrand? No one likes Handshaking anymore. And hey, Drew, how's it going? And I am telling people that although sales are not down, it sure feels like I'm supposed to be doing a rebrand because shaking hands is not cool right now. It's been weeks since I had my last handshake, man. It's killing me. How about you guys? How about you, Shay? Last time you had a handshake? Drop a comment. Let me know, because I bet you guys haven't had handshakes in a long time. So that's why I shaved my hair, is because people don't want to call me Handshaking Holmes anymore. They think if they call me Handshaking Holmes, it's an insult. I'm like, no. I still love human connection and networking. And that's what the handshake represents to me. But they told me, Matt, you need to rebrand. So, hey guys, Mohawk Matt here, coming to you live on Facebook. Let's talk about how Mohawks can help you reach entrepreneurial success. Just kidding. I don't know if Mohawks would get you entrepreneurial success. In fact, I don't know if they're good for anything. It takes a little bit less time in the morning to dry because it's like a buzz cut right here. Shay says it's been since Vegas. I was in Vegas recently, actually right before this, for a bachelor party. And luckily we didn't catch it in Vegas. We might have, but we didn't catch the coronavirus, COVID-19, COVID-20, COVID-21. Who knows how long this is going to go on. Hey Maddie, how's it going? So yeah, people are telling me you got to rebrand. So let me know if you guys think we should stick with Handshaking or rebrand to Mohawk Matt. Other breaking news, I've been dumping a ton of money into the stock market. Thankfully, sales are actually a little bit up for us this month and last month, just a little bit. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's bad. Well, what do you guys think about the chops? Should I take these? I was thinking of kind of straightening them. Hey. But anyway, I've been putting a lot of money into the stock market and seeing some great returns quickly. Just been using Robinhood, which I haven't used in a while. I have most of my net worth in real estate, a little bit in crypto, and of course my business owns online assets. We own websites, about 93 websites that generate income each month, and we can flip those online assets. So yeah, most of the equity's in real estate. Back behind that, it's these websites that Handshaking owns. They're lead generation websites. And then below that, probably cryptocurrency. And now I'm starting to dump a lot into the stock market. I don't always think that's the biggest opportunity out there, but I think right now putting money into the stock market is smart. So let me know, drop me a comment if you guys are also putting money into the stock market right now, because I hope it's not a stupid idea. I mean, even like airlines and oil stocks are up from when I got in, and I've been doing this about a month. It's fun. It's at least helping pass the time. Hey Vicky, how's it going? Hope all is well. Are you in New Mexico, by the way? Hey Angel, what's going on? Thanks for joining. Thank you so much for playing Fortnite with me earlier today. That was fun, helping the quarantine go by faster. So other updates here in Philippines. For those of you guys just joining, I'm definitely hoping to get a vote on if I should stick with Handshaking or if I should rebrand to Mohawk Matt. What do you guys think? Would we generate more income this year if I keep this haircut? Who knows? Thanks, Angel. Thanks a lot. Now I just need to buy Mohawk.com since we bought Handshaking.com for $7,800. Great. Another expensive domain we're going to have to buy because someone else probably owns Mohawk.com. Can someone check on that? Or sell it to me? So yeah, other updates. Putting money in the stock market. Let me know who else is doing that. Hey, Russ, how's it going? Hey, are you still just up in Pasig? I think Russ used to work at Handshaking, and now she's here in Manila, lockdown as well. Speaking of the lockdown, or the enhanced community quarantine, they call it, they just extended it here in Manila. They extended it to May 15th, and hopefully they don't extend it again after that. We've got a comment from Shay. When this is over, you should rebrand as Awkward Hugging Matt. That is awkward, because it needs to be like Awkward Andy or something. Or Huggable Holmes. I could be Huggable Holmes, but then I'm definitely going to catch the coronavirus if I'm hugging strangers. I mean, handshakes are bad enough. Have you guys noticed, though, everyone's just talking about handshakes. People aren't talking about high fives. They're not talking about hugs. They're not talking about any of that, because the handshake is the one thing. It's the universal agreement, symbol of an agreement, and symbol of a new relationship. Hey Gabe, how's it going? So other updates, the quarantine was extended, and there's actually been some incredible gossip here in Philippines related to that. So because the government here in Philippines is now enforcing the quarantine a little bit more strict, there's police officers here that don't quite know how much to enforce it. And they got a little bit of heat. Police officers actually entered into a private residence, different condo unit, not too far from where I'm at. And they were screaming at people to go back into their homes, according to this news source that I read it on. And all the expats that were there, a lot of them were Americans, and they didn't like that at all. They pushed back and had a fit and talked to their diplomats and embassies, but actually the police officers were praised for that. From what the article said, it seems like they were going into a private residence where there's plenty of space. People are able to practice social distancing, but they're still screaming at people to go inside. So that's kind of annoying, coming from a country where people are protesting to open up all the barber shops. You know, I don't really like that. It feels a little constricting. However, everyone here, the culture here in Philippines, people are definitely okay following the government's orders, and it seems like they're a little bit more willing to do what the government says than we are back in the U.S. Thanks, Russ. Adju, how you doing? Welcome again to another Mohawk Matt Facebook Live. So anyway, another update with the quarantine here in Makati, which is one city away. It's very close. Hey, Kath, how's it going? Are you in New York? Oh my gosh, are you in New York? What's it like over there? So one city away in Makati, there's actually another video that is now going through the viral sensation here of like Italian guy who started screaming at the police who came onto his property because his nanny was not wearing a face mask, and now you have to wear a face mask if you're outside. Hey sister, how you doing, Brenda? So his maid was outside doing some yard work, not wearing a face mask. So the police came and tried to charge him just 1,000 pesos, which is about $20. But this Italian man got upset, and he started screaming at the cops and saying, "You guys should go enforce somewhere else. Blah, blah, blah. We're helping pay for jobs here, blah, blah, blah." And he definitely had an attitude, which was not a good idea when it comes to talking with the cops. But it sounds like the cops also didn't know what they were doing, because they eventually went onto his property and then kind of took him to the ground, and like they were going to arrest him, but then he got away and went into his house and they would not arrest him. So it's like the cops don't really know if they're arresting this person or not. And although I don't think he had any reason to be arrested until he started screaming at the cops, saying bad words and saying, "Get off my property." I mean, the disagreement was the cop saying that his helper needs to put on a face mask. So tell your helper to put on a face mask, pay the fine, comply with authorities. But at the same time, it kind of progressed bad. It looks like both this guy and the Philippines police were both a little bit out of line, and we'll see what happens with that. But it makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable, but I'm not going to be screaming at the police anytime soon. I'm a guest in this country here in the Philippines, so I will respect what community measures they want to enforce, and I think that's the best way to do it. But my gosh, I would like to go on a walk, indeed. In fact, I got a quarantine pass. Hey Todd, how's it going? You still in Mexico? What's it like over there? Comment, let me know. What's it like? Like, the U.S. is opening back up, you guys, right? All right, Shay has a comment about stocks. He's using Acorns. Not sure if that's great. Want to get into investing. I think Acorns is stock. I'm not sure. What is it, Shay? But anyway, back to the story. I got a quarantine pass, which is a little pass that I got from this condo residence I'm staying in. By the way, check out this view, you guys. Usually I stream at night here, but you guys should take a moment to check out this view. I'm here about halfway up the building, and I've got a view of the golf course here in Manila. You like it? I wish we could go golfing. So anyway, I have this quarantine pass, and if I'm outside walking around without the quarantine pass, I could potentially get in trouble. And there's also the face mask. You're required to have the face mask, which is funny because when I first got here, I had 2 face masks that I found. they were just on the ground. I just picked them up and started using them because I needed to use the face masks, No, I'm just kidding. I didn't get them from the ground. That's a joke. But I didn't have any face masks when I first got here, and I actually was not able to get into a grocery store because they required you to have a face mask. So I said, where do you want me to get a face mask if I'm not allowed to get groceries without a face mask? And they said, go over there. Of course I go there. There's nothing there. And I had to get I bought a roll of paper towels and a plastic bag and some tape. And I used this plastic bag, really smart, right? It's about saving lives, not suffocating and dying. I used this plastic bag and wrapped a paper towel around it and taped it and wore it as a mask to get in this stupid grocery store so I could get what I needed. But eventually, of course, I was able to get a pack of face masks, which are also over there with my quarantine pass. Okay, we've got a couple comments. So Todd says he's still here in Mexico. Todd likes the view. Hey, Fody, how you doing, bro? Long time no see. Here is the view for those of you just joining. Let me see if I can just move this camera here so you guys can enjoy something prettier than this awful mohawk. Sister says, starting next week, you can play golf. Limit 2 people. That's pretty cool. Golfing is, I haven't seen anyone down there since I got here a little over a month ago. And for those of you just joining, I'm wondering if I should stick with Mohawk Matt as a personal brand, or I'm sorry, if I should pivot to Mohawk Matt as a personal brand, or if I should stay as Handshaking Holmes. Let me know. Couple other comments. Let's see. Shay says, oh yeah, they invest money for you that collects the spare change. That's right. They do the roundup. That's pretty cool. What else? Are any of you other guys investing in stocks? What do you think is a good idea to invest in right now? And let's see. I got a couple other things. Business updates at Handshaking. So I think maybe that's a little too bright in the background. Let's see. Business updates at Handshaking. If you've been listening to the video, its sales are up a little bit for us. Some of our customers are being affected. We sell leads to different home service providers, and also window tinting companies purchase leads from us. Some of the window tinters have been shut down, so that's made it harder for my sales team to acquire new window tinting customers if their shop was shut down. However, a lot of contractors luckily can go to the customer's house. If it's a job outside of the house, that can be done contactless. And we're also promoting contactless quotes and estimates on the website. Give us a call and we can get you a quote for a project without you having to shake hands with someone, although I'd love to shake your hand if you washed it right before we see each other. And make sure to wash it afterwards too, because if you shake hands with Handshaking Holmes, probably not a good idea. So yeah, that's the only updates that you have, guys. That's the only updates I have for you guys. I'm trying to keep these videos short, so I think I'll turn it off here. But hey, W9, thanks for joining. How you doing, man? I'm worried about you. I know you just opened that brick and mortar business right before all this went down, man. I'm thinking about you, man. Hoping you're finding a way to navigate those waters. Let's see a couple other comments. Adam says, stick with Handshaking. Thanks, Wyatt. What do you think? Would I make a good Mohawk Matt instead of Handshaking Holmes? Trying to figure this stuff out. So, one other exciting business update. This might be relevant to you guys if you are getting tired of staying in the same house and you want to get out and travel when this blows over. We are currently looking for an apprentice, and Handshaking, I'm still formulating what the program is, but essentially we will pay for your lodging and food and laundry for 3 months. Probably pay you a stipend too, still kind of looking into exactly what we're offering. But we will pay someone to come out here and work personally with me on building lead generation websites and selling the leads for profit, and then flipping the whole website for a big profit. So let me know if that sounds interesting to you. I think we're about 2 months out from hiring someone for the apprenticeship position. Really good opportunity if you're looking to learn more about making money online, and also outsourcing and hiring staff in a different country. So several other comments. Wyatt says, business shut down, life is difficult, but we push through. Yeah, man, hopefully a lot of stuff was not personally guaranteed. I know there's a lot of companies out there offering help. I saw with my mortgage company, I was able to hit up a couple options that helped me. I mean, I'm okay, but if people are offering opportunities, whether it's like we've had discounts with other online subscriptions, we've had free months with Ahrefs is an SEO tool we use. They gave us a free month. I'll take it because sales might not be down right now, but expenses were a little bit up. We paid our staff a coronavirus stipend to make sure they could stock up supplies and stay safe. I don't want any of my staff getting sick. And we also paid them an early bonus this month. We paid the coronavirus stipend last month. That was just a bonus to help you with the coronavirus and working full time here. And we also paid them an early bonus this month so they could have access to any money that they need. Because although, you know, everyone in my family is okay, I have lots of friends affected from this. Some of my staff, some members in their family, siblings have lost their job because it was not an online job. Thanks, Tiff. Appreciate the compliment. What do you think about the sideburns? And so we're doing okay. But that means expenses are up for the business. Sales are a little bit up too. So I'll take anything I can get. Although I have not received my $1,200 yet. Not fair. Not fair. But maybe there's a check waiting at my house, which is kind of annoying because I'm in Philippines. So I hope they don't mail me a check. I've already got checks that I need to figure out how to cash. All right, couple other comments. Todd says, did anyone accidentally invest in Zoom technologies, then the other Zoom? You are one lucky SOB. Oh, here Todd wrote a post on that, invested in the Zoom ticker. That's pretty funny. My sister says your Texas client should be back open next week. Yep, we've got Alamo Window Tint. If you're a window tinting company in San Antonio, we have leads. We need them. We need you to get them quotes right now. We also have concretegarage.com, a website that can get you quotes for your concrete project in San Antonio, Texas. Hugo, hello. Thank you for joining. Tiff, hello. Thank you again for the haircut compliment. Wyatt says, I can go check for you at your house if you want. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I've got an awesome roommate who's helping me with the mail, but it still kind of doesn't solve the problem of how I get my signature on the back of a check. Or should we just do something else, like someone else sign my signature, maybe on FaceTime, they could like trace it. I don't know. Stupidest problem ever, checks. Especially when you run an online company. I'm actually convinced that companies, like if you ever change car insurance or homeowners insurance, have you noticed they never do a direct deposit and they always mail a check? Because a check takes days, if not weeks, to get there, and it might take you even more time after that to deposit it. Like if I was a huge company sending out refunds, that would definitely be the way to make sure I hold on to the money as long as possible and can make interest on it if it's a really big amount, or can keep it if people lose the check. But that's about it, guys. Thank you all who watched. Let me know if I missed a comment, but appreciate you guys. I'm going to try to go live again soon. And for all of you who looked at the haircut for this long, let me get you a good view to thank you for tuning in. There we go. Isn't that nice, guys? That is the Manila Bay back there behind those buildings. And those buildings are Makati. So anyway, talk to you guys soon. Coming to you again soon. Mohawk Matt. See ya.